Hi, today's video is a little bit long, so if you don't have enough time, you can fast forward to the 6 minutes mark, and I will explain you the Singapore's data to show you that after 80% of vaccination rate, the confirmed cases is 3 times higher, and the death rate is 10 times higher. So otherwise, please find a quiet place and sit down and enjoy my video. Hi, this is Tony Lee. Welcome to my video. So previously, I did the COVID data analysis in Singapore. And this video was removed by the YouTube and in my previous YouTube channel because this Singapore's data will shock you, because Singapore is the one of the country in the world has a really high fully vaccination rate, about 80%. And compared to United States have a 54 fully vaccination rate. That's a huge difference. However, I found the Singapore's data after 80% fully vaccination rate. Still, the cases, the confirmed COVID cases, is much higher than the 0% fully vaccination rate, and also the death rate is about 7 times higher than the previously it was compared to the 0% vaccination rate. So not only the Singapore's data showed the zero effectiveness about the vaccination, and but also after the 80% vaccination, and actually the death rate and the confirmed cases get even higher, and it is not just 1 or 2 times higher, it's 7 times higher. So just do the simple math comparison yourself. Imagine from 0 to 80% fully vaccination rate, you would expect the death rate and confirmed cases are much lower after 80% of fully vaccination rate. In fact, those numbers are getting even higher and getting even worse. So not only the vaccine doesn't help in preventing COVID-19, and not even hospitalized or deaths, not anything. It shows nothing. From these Singapore's data, it shows you absolutely nothing that the vaccine can do any of these, like prevent death or prevent hospitalization or lower the cases. Not any of these. So I think that is why the YouTube want to take down my video, because if people from other country, they learn about this, and it shows a zero effectiveness. In fact, it's after you take the vaccine. This from the Singapore's data. It suggests you after you take the vaccine, you're easier to get the COVID-19, and also you're much easier to die after you contract with COVID-19. So nobody, like imagine if you are a government, you keep telling your people to, hey, let's get the vaccination. The vaccination can help you control the COVID-19. But then after these Singapore's data, and you show you completely opposite. It's a solely evidence to show you that the vaccine has zero effectiveness. In fact, it's negative effectiveness, and those governments, they don't want you to know, because otherwise they cannot say anything anymore to lead you, because they already told you so much about to take the vaccine, and spend so much time and effort to convince you to take the vaccine. But Now the results show you not only it has a zero effectiveness, in fact it's getting worse. They absolutely don't want you to know. That is why censorship is happening everywhere, not just the YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. They cannot let the fact out. Otherwise, these government, how can they lead their country anymore? Their people will not listen because the vaccine is not working. In fact, vaccine is like from the Singapore's data, vaccine's effect is same as the poison. The more you take, the more likely the death number is getting higher, and also the cases number is getting higher. So today I'm going to do another video about the COVID Singapore's data. So please help me to share this video, because a lot of people don't want you to know, especially the government and a lot of big pharma. They don't want you to know. So because these vaccine will show you that it has not only it has no effectiveness, and it will make you sicker and make you easier to die because of the COVID-19. So without further ado, let me show you the data from this legit website. This is our word in data. You can look up these Singapore's data from this website as well. I'll include the link for you. The data from this website is from the University of Oxford. The research team in the University of Oxford provides this data. If you don't believe it, go to this website and look it up. So do not accuse me use data provided by the conspiracy, the website. This is legit data. Again, I'm saying this is from the University of Oxford. If you never heard about University of Oxford, do a Google. Help me, do me a favor, do a Google search, and you'll know. These our word in data is indeed a legit source. So here, let me first show you the fully vaccination rate. I select the Singapore and the United States. Take a look. So Singapore, the fully vaccination rate is 79. Here I show you. 79.17. And the United States is the 55.81 as October 13. So it is very clear, like Singapore is 79%, almost 80%. This is a very high fully vaccination rate, like at least very few countries in the world has such a high fully vaccination rate. Now, and also pay attention to when did they start the vaccination. It is United States start from January 14, and Singapore start from the January 26. This is important because later I'm going to show you. Now, this is the confirmed cases per million people. You can see, as of October 13, Singapore has surpassed United States in confirmed cases rate. Okay, it is very clear. The data doesn't lie. And if I remove the United States, you can see from the last year, March 1st, 2020, you can see the first wave from the March 1st to the August 8th, to the August, almost to the September. So in these 6 months, this is the first wave. And also, you can see the second wave started from July, and until today, it is skyrocketed, and it is the cases is like more than almost 3 times. I mean, just look at this graph, you'll be able to understand. Now, keep in mind, remember when did the Singapore start the vaccination? They start here, right? In the middle of these 2 waves. In the middle of these 2 waves. And until today, it's a 79. So let me say this again. So the first wave, they haven't started the vaccination yet. So it's 0% of fully vaccination rate. And this is the first wave. The peak is around 160 something. And now, after the almost 80% fully vaccination rate, how many is the cases? The cases is the highest for the second wave is 541. 541, almost 3 times. So if you think the vaccine can prevent the cases, then if you think the vaccine can prevent the cases, then how come the cases is 3 times more after 80% of a fully vaccination rate? And people is lose their mind, like the government just keeps saying, hey, according to this study, the vaccine has a 95% efficacy and it can prevent deaths 100%. That doesn't matter which study you use. It's an England study, it's an American study, or whatever study. We're talking about the real world numbers in Singapore. It shows you that completely this vaccine is not working for confirmed cases. So some people still say, vaccine is not supposed to prevent the cases. Vaccine is to prevent the severe illness and the deaths. Okay, let's look at deaths. This is confirmed deaths per million people. And here, from the March to September 2020, you can see the previous year. This is the first wave. The highest, the peak of the death rate per million is around 0.12. 0.12. Then the current wave, the peak is, how many is that? Let me read it for you, 1.43. 1.43, that's 10 times higher. So after 80% of fully vaccination, the second wave is a peak at 10 times higher of the death rate. That is a joke. I don't know if that is a joke or something, because it's not funny, because people really die. The death rate is 10 times higher after 80% of fully vaccination. How could you still convince people your vaccine is prevent death, prevent my ass, okay? This is totally not working. The Singapore's data clearly show you this vaccine is completely junk. In fact, junk is even more helpful, because when at least the junk won't kill you, but after you take the vaccine, the death rate is 10 times higher. So please do me a favor, sharing this video to more and more people, because obviously my previous video about this to analyze the Singapore data is already banned by YouTube, because the government is very, they will be very afraid of people to find out this information. So they have a very strict censorship on all the mainstream media. They don't want to show you anything about this data on the whether it's BBC, NBC, or CNN, they don't want you to know. Otherwise they cannot control their people, because the people gonna be will be revolting, and because hey, you asked me to take this useless vaccine. Actually, the death after taking the vaccine, the death rate gone 10 times more. Of course, you won't hear this in United States, because they already make up the fake numbers. They have a lot of power in controlling the mainstream media. They won't report anything about this negative to show you that the vaccine is not working. They try to use a selected number, or they pump up the certain number so to show you this vaccine is really working. But in the reality, because they cannot, obviously these government, they cannot control the data from the Singapore, because people in Singapore, they look at the data, they won't modify the data, right? They just if there are 10 people died after taking the vaccine, they just show you 10 people. So the U.S. government, they can control the data in United States. Obviously, they don't have enough power to control the data in Singapore. That is why I show you the Singapore's data. If you keep listening to the U.S. government, they're gonna show you their own version of data. So that is why I show you the data from other countries, because they obviously they don't have authority over Singapore to tell you not to share the data to prove that the vaccine not working. So please do me a favor, share this video, or even just tell people to look up the data from Singapore. They will realize this vaccine not only it doesn't work, it's in fact it work. It has a negative effect, and then I'm not lying. Just look at this data, and you'll see the death rate is 10 times higher. I'm not kidding, right? Look at this data, and data is provided by the University of Oxford, the research team there. So I didn't make this data up. Go ahead to check my website link and look for the data for yourself, and you'll realize you have been lied by the government, you've been lied by the mainstream media. They keep saying, running the propaganda, saying, oh, this is vaccine is the lifesaver. After I take the vaccine, I become smarter, and my salary is increased by tenfold after I take the vaccine. It's totally BS. So yeah, please help me, because obviously I don't have enough power to fight this propaganda. I have to keep making the I have to keep showing you the evidence, and only by help of you I can share this truth to more people. So yeah, that's all I can do, because I don't know what else I can do, but I'll keep making video on all the platforms. Right now I have YouTube, I have Odysee, I have Rumble, I have Telegram, I have locals.com, and if you know any other good video platform, please let me know. I'll be happy to learn more. And hopefully by stay together, we can let more people to know the truth. This vaccine is totally useless. It's a junk. And if you don't believe it, then take a look at Singapore. And please let the truth, and because these government and big pharma, they will do everything possible, because that's not only these, because I already mentioned that the government, they are worried they cannot control the people anymore. They don't know how to lead the people if the truth is out and this vaccine is completely junk. And the big pharma is also very worried let the truth out because they make billions and billions of dollars from this vaccine. Obviously, they are not going to let the truth out. Otherwise, their big fortune is evaporated like water. So please, the only way we can win this war in the information is by keep sharing the data to more and more people. So have an amazing day. Hopefully I can still see you soon on YouTube. But for sure, I will always be there on other platforms, whether it's Odysee, Rumble, Telegram, or the locals.com. So have an amazing day. I hope I see you soon. Bye.